my name is Dominic, and I want to share my story about being a homosexual who was persecuted for like 8 years now. Uh, I decided to do so, even if my speaking English ability is really weak. I haven't done this for years. I didn't use that language, especially in speaking, so it will be probably hard to understand, but I will try my best to uh, just show just a little bit part of my story. So, uh, uh, as I said before, uh, I was persecuted for 8 years. It started in 2016, I believe. Uh, and now I am in a really hard situation because basically I got few hours of freedom or maybe life. I don't know what gonna happen in a few hours because it's in a few hours probably police officers gonna arrive my house and they gonna arrest me or even me. It could be really hard to understand without context. This story is really long. As I said, 8 years. It started with when I was 25 years old. Now I'm 53. So it started when I was, young adult. Now I'm much older, uh, and not much time left for me. Uh, I want to talk about it before uh, before I gonna be probably arrested under fa- false accusations. I don't know where to start because I am just not prepared for this. Uh, I don't I haven't write any script for this, so I have to just freestyle, and it's really hard for me because I haven't speak English for like years. I just use it for reading, listening, but I'm not speaking. And due to these persecutions, I lost many connections with other people, with my friends, family, and so on. So I don't have any people to talk about it or even talk at all. So my speaking abilities just get weakening, even in Polish, which is my primary language, my native language. But uh, I had uh, learned a little bit of English, playing games. I haven't learned too much in school, but I have learned from games, music, videos, and so on, like many people do. But speaking is my weakness. So I'm gonna start over from. I don't have any script for this, so I have to freestyle, and I will probably miss a lot of things, a lot of them, because a lot of things happen during the time. Uh, I'm really nervous because I'm just terrified because things that's gonna happen in a few hours. That just scares me. Uh, I am alone in this. I lost all my friends, my family, and they hear that I am homosexual. They turn their backs on me. they say I am no longer their family, and they are ashamed of me. Just hard. During that time, uh, of course, I get sick from depression and so on. You can clearly see pain, find it on my face, whatever it sounds, but it's pain. What I think is, uh, I think I'm gonna start from the very beginning. My prescription started when I was like 25. It began from um, how it's called catfishing. Uh, I was young. I decided to make a profile of dating site for homosexuals. Uh, and basically, I got catfished there. The funny part is the person who catfished me and take my photos and stuff like this was my friend. Years before that, we disbanded because of some issues caused by him, and this was uh, something like a revenge from his side on me. So basically, uh, I got a profile of dating site. I talked with someone. This person pretend to also be homosexual just to take my photos because probably he knew who 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 he's talking. Uh, as you can see, I have really really big problem with speaking, especially excuse of this situation because I knew it's my last day freedom of my life because it's really likely that uh, they're gonna you know slay me or um, make a fake suicide or something like this. I also say that I will never think about fucking up my life, my own life, or someone else's life. Not only because I believe in that, but I try to be moral and follow ethics and don't, hurt anyone intentionally. It will take time to explain everything, but get back to the story. So, beginning when I was 25, I catfished on dating site, uh, which which could be hilarious because uh, when everything started, it was like I knew I get catfished by someone. I didn't know who did that to me, but it started from catfish, and the first thing that I recognized was a lot of weird people coming up my windows and they are staying there and talking some bullshit. And it was like for a few days, maybe. Mm. And then uh, I realized Uh, these people, they know that I am homosexual. They have my naked pictures, my dick pic, my ass pic, and so on, something like that. And they just got it. They, stay. They just gathered in groups outside my house. They were standing out my windows, staring, looking inside, checking if I'm inside, and things like that. But they they were quiet, they didn't talk and so on. But they didn't force me in any way. And then things changed very quickly. Uh, these people start to gather around my house in big groups, like 10, 20, 50, 30 people outside my house, that they were standing there all fucking all night. Uh, and basically, they were standing outside my house, drinking alcohol and screaming, "Hang yourself, uh, fellow." What words I want, what word I want to use, but I will use the word fellow because of censorship of YouTube. I try to, not cursing and so on because I don't want to be censored all the time. My video is bad. So basically, it started from this uh, catfish, and then people start gathering out my house, around my house. They were standing outside my windows and screaming, "Hang yourself, fellow." Uh, it's called right in Polish when a pedophile appears in the prison. Others prison mates doing this, they scream, "Finish yourself, finish yourself," but in other way. And they were doing the same